Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. O.
Good evening. How are we all doing tonight? I guess it's tonight, isn't it? How are we all doing today? All right. Well, welcome. My name is Mitch Osachuk. I'm the high school choir director at High School North, and welcome you to our first ever LC Idol Junior and LC Idol competition. Give it a round of applause. We are making history, LC history tonight, for this being the first ever competition. We hope to do this every year from here on out. This actually started back in January when we had over 100 students audition to be a part of this show, and we have narrowed it down from over 100 to 21 students that you hear tonight. So let's give them a round of applause. So let's go over a couple of housekeeping items real quick, and then we'll go through the rules. For the housekeeping items, please silence all electronic devices, as these students have worked extremely hard to get to this point, and we want to make sure we're able to give them their best opportunity to perform for you. Please refrain from using any flash photography, as that will distract those around you and the performers on stage. And this is a competition, so please make sure that you are giving the best etiquette that you can for them. If you do have to leave for any reason, please wait until the song is over and then exit, and please come back into your seat after the song has ended, the next song. So don't move between songs. Last but not least, if you have any little ones that seem to not be having as much fun as the rest of us during this, feel free to go to the lobby until they're ready to come on back. All right, so let's get ready for some rules and how this works. Audience, the winner is chosen by you. Nothing to do with any of us, which I love because no pressure on me, is just to be up here. So this is how it's going to work. Everyone that bought a ticket has 2 Scantrons. Each Scantron is going to be used. One Scantron for the first half, the LC Idol Junior competition, and the second Scantron for the second half after intermission for the LC Idol competition. What you need to do, and this is important, you need to choose 3 performers who you think did the best up here in each competition. If you pick 4 or more, or 2 or 1, your vote will not count. So we need how many? 3. Yeah, 3 votes. So how this works is contestant 1. If you think contestant 1 deserves to be one of the finalists, you're going to fill in the A bubble for question number 1. Does that make sense? And then say you pick number 7. Then you go down to number 7, question 7 on your Scantron, and fill in the A bubble. And then say you want number 10. Then you'll go down to 10, fill in the A bubble for question 10, leaving the rest of them blank. Does that make sense? Yes. Perfect. If you have any questions, raise your hand at some point and we'll try to help you. And what will happen is at intermission, we will have some of our staff members here come around with baskets, and you'll hand in your first Scantron so we can count the first half while the second half is going on. And the winners will be announced right here at the end of the show. We have a first and second place prize. First place gets $50. Second place gets $25, and some really sweet trophies. So let's give a round of applause for all our vocalists that are going to come up here. Are you guys ready for our first contestants? All right, LC Idol Junior contestant number 1 is Steven Tisdale. His hopes and dreams after high school and after school is becoming either a singer or a marine biologist. His hobbies include singing, dancing, and perfection. Shout out to Mr. King and Mrs. Johnson for being 2 of his favorite teachers. And tonight, Steven, contestant number 1, will be singing for you A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman. Let's hear it for Steven!
Close my eyes and I can see the world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark and through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. say we've lost our minds. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Each special thing I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. And they can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. And a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
All right, if you want to vote for Steven, he's going to be number 1 on your Scantron. So you put A for number 1 on the Scantron. Let's give him a little more round of applause. Our second contestant this evening for LC Idol Junior is Heather Hill. Let's give her a round of applause. Heather is an 8th grader at Middle School North. She hopes to have a successful career and live a comfortable life after school. She likes to play softball and loves to draw. Her favorite subject is social studies, as she is very interested in the past and how things became to be today. We have for you Heather Hill singing Take Me to Church from Hosier with Julie Lamb on the piano. Let's give her one round of applause. Another round of applause.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. Should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. Fresh poison each week. We were born sick. Heard them say it. My church offers no absolute. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is one I'm alone with you. I was born
question number 2 on your Scantron. Contestant number 2, give her a round of applause. Moving right along, our third contestant this evening is from Middle School South. It's 6th grader Lauren Thornton. When asked what Lauren wants to do after high school, she wants to be a professional singer and a nurse. Not only does she love to sing, but she loves to dance as well. When asked who her favorite teacher was, she said Mr. Sarver, because he's always willing to help and tells funny jokes. All right, Lauren's going to be singing for you this evening, Never Enough, from The Greatest Showman. Give it up for Lauren!
I'm trying to hold my breath, let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shine of thousand spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. And never, never, and never, never, and never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me. All the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold a world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. And never, 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 never for me, for me, for me. Never, never, never enough, never, never, never enough, never for me, for me, for me, for me.
Here for Lauren! All right, Lauren, how are you feeling tonight?
I feel like I did better than I thought I would.
Good! Great job! If you'd like to vote for Lauren, she's going to be question number 3 on your Scantron. So you put A for number 3. Give her another round of applause! Our next contestant is a 6th grader from Middle School North, Melissa Boyle. Here she is. All right. Melissa would like to perform on Broadway really bad after high school and loves all things to do with music. Her favorite teacher is Mrs. Rosati because she is fun and she is open-minded, and she's one of the reasons why choir is her favorite subject. I know. Give her a round of applause for that. That's good. Melissa will be singing Valerie today from the Zuttons, the Glee versions. Let's give her a round of applause, Melissa Doyle.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture, 'cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Did you have to go to jail? Put your house all up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch his hand. Hope you found the right man who'll fix it for you. Now you're shopping anywhere. Change the color of your hair, and are you busy? Did you have to pay that fine? You were dodging all that time. Are you still dizzy? Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture, 'cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. 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 Oh, Valerie. Valerie. Oh, Valerie, Valerie. Oh, Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Melissa, is there anything you would like to say or any shout-outs this evening?
Thank you to my family.
Yes! All right, so if you want Melissa to be one of your three choices, she is contestant number 4 on your Scantron. So she would be number 4. Question for you, fill in the A bubble. One last round of applause for Melissa! Next up is contestant number 5, the 7th grader from Middle School East, Isabella Shea. Isabella not only loves to sing, but to dance and act. Her dream job is to become a photographer when she grows up. And her favorite teacher is Mrs. Mays, who always pushes her to do her best. All right, she'll be singing I Don't Know My Name by Grace Vanderwall. Give it up for Isabella Shanks.
I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying, just trying. So I heard you are my sister's friend. You get along quite nicely. You asked me why I cut my hair and changed myself completely. I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying, just trying. I went from bland and popular to joining the marching band. I made the closest friends I'll ever have in my lifetime. I'm lost, trying to get found in an ocean of people. Oh, please don't ask me any questions. There'll be a valid answer. I'll just say that I don't know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm just trying, just trying. I now know my name. I don't play by the rules of the game. So you say I'm not trying, but I'm trying to find my way.
Let's hear it for Isabella! Isabella, how'd you think you did? Any shout outs tonight?
My family.
Family, yeah. Thank you, family back there. All right, Isabella, if you want Isabella to be one of your three choices, and this is going to be hard this evening, we're halfway through it, but if you want Isabella, question number 5, you'll fill in the A bubble in number 5 on your Scantrons. Give Isabella one more round of applause! All right, so you made it halfway there. Just a couple quick reminders. Remember, you're going to pick for 3 individuals. So you got to narrow it down to 3. I know it's going to be a hard choice. And then at intermission, please make sure that you hand in your Scantrons, and we'll go through that. And at the end, we're going to have all the contestants line up so you can see them one last time before you vote. And don't forget, we have some lovely concessions being sold by the Senior All-Night Party at LCN out in the lobby, so take advantage of that. Contestant number 6, our next contestant is a 6th grader from Middle School Central. Give it up for London Bethel! London, when she grows up, wants to become an artist, and her hobbies is playing and learning the piano, and she can also do some contortion stuff. Her favorite subject in school is history, and she'll be singing I'll Be There by the Jackson 5. Give it up for London Bethel!
You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is I'll be there. I'll be there to comfort you. Build my world of dreams around you. I'm so glad that I found you. I'll be there with the love that's strong. I'll be a strength. You know I'll keep holding on. If you should ever find someone new, I know he better be good to you. 'Cause if he doesn't, then I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name and I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Never you need me. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Let's hear it for London. Great job. How'd you feeling good tonight?
That's for you guys to decide.
All right, that's for you to decide. Nice, I like that. So if you want London to be one of your 3 choices, she is number 6. So you go to question number 6 and fill in the A bubble. Let's give her one last round of applause. London! We are now to contestant number 7, a 6th grader from Middle School North, Kate Snyder. Kate hopes to be a professional singer and a marine biologist when she grows up. And her hobbies include softball and volleyball. Her favorite teacher is Mrs. Rosati because she is nice and puts a smile on her face every day when she walks through the choir room doors. Kate will be singing Don't You Worry About a Thing by Tori Kelly. Give it up for Kate!
Everybody's got a thing, but some don't know how to handle that. Always reaching out in vain, just taking the things that we've had. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. 'Cause I'll be
round for Kate. How'd you feel it went tonight, Kate?
I think that I did my best.
Yeah, she did a great job. Give her another round of applause. So if you'd like to choose Kate, choose number 7. So put that in question number 7A. All right, our next contestant, moving right along, is contestant number 8. 6th grader from Middle School East, Jenna Willis. When Jenna grows up, she would like to be a pop singer. And in her spare time, Jenna likes to play with her crazy parrot, Maxwell. Her favorite teacher is Mrs. Mays because they are always having fun in her class on a daily basis. She'll be singing for you this evening, Rolling in the Deep by Adele. Give it up for Jenna Willis.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship there. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one of you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair, making home down there, 'cause mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside of your hand, and you played it to the beat. Could have had it all, but you played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat.
Let's hear it for Jenna. Great job, Jenna. How do you think it went tonight?
It went well.
Yes, it did. It sure did. So if you'd like to vote for Jenna Willis, she's number 8. Number 8 on your Scantron. So question number 8, you'll fill in the A circle. Give one more round of applause for Jenna Willis. We're down to our last 2 for the first ever LC Idol Junior competition. And next up is number 9, Ava Kern. All right, Ava's a 7th grader at Middle School South, and she hopes to be a musical theater performer when she grows up. Her hobbies include singing, acting, reading, and swimming. Her favorite teacher is Ms. Phelps because she is funny and understanding. Ava is also a member of the Michigan Opera Theater Children's Chorus, singing My Heart Will Go On from Celine Dion. Please welcome Ava Kern.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on. heart will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Ava Carr, ladies and gentlemen. Great job, Ava. Anyone to give a shout out to tonight?
Thank you to everyone who thank you everyone who came to support me. Yeah, thank you.
Now let's give her another round of applause. Ava Carr. All right, Ava's number 9 tonight, so she would be question number 9, the A bubble, if you'd like to vote for her. Give her one last round of applause as she exits the stage. Great job, Ava. All right, we made it to our last contestant tonight for LC Idol Junior, and that is 8th grader from Middle School East, KJ Crenshaw. KJ hopes to become a famous rapper, especially a storytelling rapper when he grows up. His hobby is rapping, writing his own song lyrics, drawing, and sports. His favorite teacher is Mr. Kashir, as one of his stories in class helped inspire KJ to start taking rapping seriously. He's going to perform for you Marvelous, which he wrote himself. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, KJ Crenshaw.
Hey yo, I'm writing and feeling it, killing it, hunting it, spinning so hard, just feeling my testament, letting it abandon it, root for that anger, let me abbreviate it, sleeping on me, heavily sedated, my word is all I got, don't get me wrong, sometimes I hate it, my lyricism hasn't been appreciated, people hear some real rapping only degraded, legacy won't be degraded, spit my rhymes and pull you and keeping you baited, feel I'm always invaded, yeah, I created, I waited, you made it, I jaded, I ate it, isolated, I awaited while you vacated, seconds of fame is what you fetching, respect is what I'm catching, that just as a lesson, check gon' be big like a pension, I'm creating commotion, lyrics show my emotion, right now I'm cold, be bigger than the ocean, like you see for my lyrics exploding, yeah. Okay, you think that I'm insane, I am what I became, I'm underrated, I'm somebody that you can't name, put it through the game like it's switchblade, no way to keep me sustained, my man goes to amaze, don't say I'm not like a grenade, can't allow me to reframe, forget your chase like I'm restrained, yeah. Not to boost my brain, not insufficient, like a villain, so distant, I'm willing to keep chilling, like a villain, so distant, make a trillion, give a trillion, give a trillion, make a trillion, give a trillion, yeah, I'm like an assistant, I'm resistant, yeah, okay, yeah. Not to boost Brian Berry, not insufficient, like a villain, I'm willing to keep chilling, make a trillion, give a trillion, make a zillion, give a zillion, I'm resisting like an assistant, this chilling, I'm resisting, this keep me uplifted, I ain't got nothing to prove to y'all, listen to me and y'all decide, look deep inside my lyrics and see what y'all can find.
KJ, everybody, give a round of applause.
think it went good. I put my heart inside every one of my lyrics. That was an original song, like anybody else who did it out here. So, you know, I had to memorize that myself. I think I did good. I put my heart into it.
Yeah, give a round of applause. All right, KJ is number 10. So what we're gonna do right now is go over the rules, because now, get some house lights so you guys can see and not poke yourself with a pencil. That would be great. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna invite all the contestants to please come on stage. So here are, give a round of applause. They're all coming out here. All right, so here are a couple friendly reminders to make sure your vote counts. You're going to make history here, ladies and gentlemen, as you're going to vote for the first time for our first ever LC Idol Junior champion. So what will happen is, remember, you can only vote for 3 individuals. If you vote for more than 3 or less than 3, your vote will not count. So what you're going to do is find the corresponding number to the names, as we're going to put them up on the screen, and fill in the A bubble next to that number contestant. So here we go. As a recap, number 1, Steven Tisdale. Number 2 is Heather Hill. Question 3 on your chart will be Lauren Fortin on your Scantron. Melissa Boyle. Isabella Shank, number 5. London Matfield, number 6. Number 7, Kate Schneider. Number 8, Jenna Willis. Number 9, Eva Kerr. And last but not least, number 10, KJ Crenshaw. All right, so in the second year, we'll have people with baskets coming around to collect your Scantron. Remember, you turn in 1 Scantron. The second Scantron you keep for the second half. So take some time to fill that out. You got 2 minutes to fill out your sheet. And then we're going to take a 10-minute intermission, go buy some concessions. Give one more round of applause. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. How was intermission? You guys get your concessions? Awesome. I think they'll also be on sale after the performance too, so make sure you get those concessions, all those needs that you need. All right. Well, we're done with LC Idol Junior, and now we're moving on to the LC Idol competition. Yeah. We will feature 11 high schoolers between both high schoolers. So you'll be going, the same rules apply. First of all, again, if you turn on your phones, and please make sure you silence them back up and refrain from any flash photography, and go from there. But the same rules apply for this one. On your last Scantron that you have, you will vote for 3 individuals. So it'll be the question 1 through 11. You pick 3, color in that A circle, we'll be good to go. And then what will happen is we'll get them all counted, and we have a special guest this evening at the end. And then after he is done, we will get them counted and have tonight's winners. So let's get started with our second half. Our first contestant for LC Idol is a 12th grader from High School North, Bina Khan. After graduation, Bina hopes to continue to perform and entertain people the rest of her life. Bina's favorite subject in school is choir because it is where she found her confidence to perform and has made many lifelong friends through the class. Bina most recently played her dream role of Tracy in LCN's production of Hairspray. Bina will sing for you Fly, Fly Away from the musical Catch Me If You Can. Bina Khan, ladies and gentlemen.
When I was a child, my eyes were clear. I saw the good side. But that's the kind of second sight that doesn't last too long. But when I was lost, I heard a voice that brought me healing. That's the kind of special hope he brought me with his song. People only saw the doctor, lawyer, Indian chief, but he was just a lonely little boy to me. With his sweet and gentle touch, he sure unlocked my soul. So in return, I surely want to help to set him free. And now I want to see him fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. No need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Baby, when you're in the clouds, please keep a lookout. Maybe, darling, find a hideaway for you and I, you and I. Then I'll see him fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. No need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. And I'll be waiting for you there. You will fly back home to me one day.
Let's hear for Bina Khan. How'd you feel it went tonight, Bina?
I feel pretty good.
Yes, great job, Bina. So if you want to vote for Bina, she is number 1 on your voting Scantron. Let's hear it for Bina Khan one last time. Moving on to contestant number 2, a junior from High School North, Paige Apple. Paige has been singing her whole life and would like to be a nurse after high school. Not only does she love singing, but she loves dancing and swimming as well. She'd like to give a shout out to her favorite staff member, Mr. W. And she'll be singing for you this evening, Cowboy Casanova by Carrie Underwood. Give it up for Paige Apple.
I'll say it again, 'cause I know we have been and I know how it is. You can't get away. Hey, don't even look in his eyes. He'll tell you nothing but lies. And you wanna believe that you won't be deceived, so just listen to me and take my advice. It's a good time now, because Casanova leaning up against the record machine. Looks like a cool drink of water, but he's candy corn and misery. He's the devil in disguise, a snake with blue eyes, and he only comes out at night. Gives you feelings that you don't want to fight. You better run for your life.
Give it up for Paige Apple! Anyone like to shout out tonight, Paige?
I'd like to shout out to my mom for always helping me pursue my dreams.
Let's hear it for Mrs. Apple. Awesome. All right, Paige is number 2 for the LC Idol competition. So if you want to vote for Paige, you're going to color in the A circle for number 2. Give it up for Paige Apple one last time. Next up is contestant number 3, a freshman from the high school. Give it up for Eric Brown. When asked, how long has Eric been singing? Eric responded as he was blessed with song from birth. And once you hear him, it is true. He wants to be a recording artist after high school. He'll be singing I Know Where I've Been from Hairspray. Give it up for Eric Brown.
There's a light in the darkness, though the night is dark as my skin. There's a light burning bright, showing me the way. 'Cause I know where I've been. There's a bright in the distance. Though the voice, it comes from deep within. There's a light asking why I pray up ahead. 'Cause I know where I've been. There's a road we've been traveling along so many along the way. Torturous, yes, there'll be plenty. Worth the price we have to pay. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle we have yet to win. You step right in our hearts, 'cause I know where I'm going, yeah. Lord, I know where I've been, yeah. There's a road we must travel, y'all. Oh, there's a promise, yeah.
Contestant 4 is a senior from the high school. Give it up for Alexis Field. After high school, Alexis hopes to go to New York to try to make it on Broadway. She loves not only to sing, but also to draw. Her favorite teacher in class is choir with Mr. Clark. She will be singing Maybe This Time from the musical Cabaret. Give it up for Alexis Field!
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loved a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, and that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, and that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gonna happen sometime. Maybe this time. Maybe this time I'll
Let's hear for Alexis! Alexis, how'd you feel one tonight?
I think I did pretty good.
You should, because you did a fantastic job. Give it up for Alexis. Alexis is contestant number 4. So if you'd like to vote for Alexis, make sure you put an A by question number 4. All right, moving right along. We are contestant number 5. He is a senior at High School North. Please welcome to the stage, Alec D. After high school, Alec hopes to get his BFA in musical theater while minoring in special needs education. He then hopes to work and to move to New York City and pursue a career in performing. His hobbies include singing, acting, dancing, teaching, hanging out with friends, and playing with animals. He will be singing With You from the musical Ghost. Contestant number 5, welcome Alec Dean.
I don't know
I started to cry. Every place we'd ever walk and everywhere we talk, I miss you. You never leave my mind. So much of you is left behind. You took my days with you. You took my nights with you. I keep thinking that you'd be calling. Everyone says that it's all in my head, and I can't accept it yet. I'm not ready to just give in. I know that I can't live in this pain with these feelings of regret. I can't comprehend this and pretend that I don't care. Any place I wanna be, I wanna see you there. Took my world with you. Took my life with you.
Let's hear it for contestant number 5, Alec! Alec, is there anyone you'd like to thank this evening?
I would like to thank my mom and dad, and I would also like to say that this song is dedicated to my grandfather who passed away a couple years ago. So,
All right, let's hear it for Alec, contestant number 5. Great job. So again, if you want to vote for Alec, he's question number 5. You fill in the A bubble. Moving along. Contestant number 6 this evening is a freshman at High School North. Please welcome to the stage, Grace Paley. After high school, Grace wants to help others and encourage others to be inclusive and loving. She also would like to perform in some capacity and play softball. Her favorite teacher is Mr. Erickson because he pushes her to be better and reach her full potential. She'll be singing for you this evening, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding. Give it up for Grace Paley!
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships rolling. Then I'll watch them roll away again. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I left my home in Georgia, headed for the Frisco Bay, 'cause I got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing's gonna change, everything still remains the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I'll remain the same. Yes, sitting here resting my bones. This loneliness won't leave me alone. Some 2,000 miles I've roamed just to make this dock my home. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit at the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away, sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time.
Give it up one more time for Grace Paley! Grace, who would you like to thank this evening?
I would like to thank my family for always being so supportive and just dealing with my craziness.
All right, let's give it up for Grace's family. Awesome. So if you would like to vote for Grace, she is contestant number 6. So go ahead and number 6, question number 6, fill in that A bubble. Give it up one last time for Grace. Moving right along to contestant number 7. We have a senior from High School North. Please welcome Anna Hetfield. After high school, Anna wishes to pursue something creative. Anna also loves not only singing, but acting and drawing as well. Anna's favorite teacher is Mr. Kaufman because she has had a lot of fun in his class this year. She'll be singing for you this evening, Feeling Good, in the style of Michael Bublé. Please, you please welcome Anna Hetfield.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun up in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know how I feel, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know how I feel. Oh, sleep in peace when the day is done. This whole world is a new world and a bolder world for
Give it up for Anna's family and boyfriend. Awesome. All right, so if you want to vote for Anna, she is contestant number 7. So question number 7, fill in that A bubble for Anna. Give one last round of applause for Anna Hetfield. All right, contestant number 8 is a senior from High School North. Please welcome Braden Hunter. After high school, Braden hopes to become either a music educator or a martial arts instructor. His hobbies include karate, theater, longboarding, and hanging with friends. His favorite teacher is Mrs. Asaki, and his 2 favorite classes is English and choir, as it allows him to express himself. Singing Evermore from the musical Beauty and the Beast, please welcome Braden Hunter.
I was the one who had it all. I was the master of my fate. I never needed anybody in my life. I learned the truth too late. I'll never shake away the pain. I close my eyes, but she's still there. I let her steal into my melancholy heart. It's more than I can bear. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she runs away. She will still torment me, calm me, hurt me, move me, come what may. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in and be with me forevermore. I rage against the trials of love. I curse the fading of the light. Though she's already flown so far beyond my reach, she's never out of sight. Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she fades from view. She will still inspire me, be a part of everything I do. Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in. And as the long, long nights begin, I'll think of all that might have been, waiting here forevermore.
Absolutely, my family for always supporting me, and I want to say hi, Lois.
All right, let's give it up for the Hunters back there. If you'd like to vote for Braden, he is number 8 this evening. Number 8, so he'd be in question number 8. You fill in the A bubble. Give it up one last time for Braden Hunter. 3 more to go, so here we go. Number 9 this evening is from the high school. It's senior Whitney McDaniel. Whitney would like to attend the Dime Shine, which is the Detroit Institute of Music Education, to pursue becoming a solo artist. Whitney loves writing and releasing music. Her favorite class is choir because she cannot get enough of singing. Singing I'm Going Down by Mary J. Blige. Please welcome Whitney McDaniel.
Time on my head since you went away, boy. I ain't got no plans. No, 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 no. Listen, you see the sound of the rain against my window pane. It's slowly, slowly driving me insane. Everything's going so wrong. And why'd you have to say goodbye? Look what you've done to me, babe. I can't stop these tears from falling from my eyes. I'm going down. See, I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Hey, 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 hey. I'm going down, 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 down. Yeah. See, I don't know what I'd do if I were to lose you. I'm going down. I'm going down. See, I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Whitney, ladies and gentlemen. Whitney, is there anyone you'd like to thank this evening? I think you have a couple people up there that you need to thank here.
See, I love them, but I gotta thank God first.
Awesome. Whitney, she is number 9 this evening, so if you want to vote for Whitney, please go to question number 9, fill in the A bubble. Let's hear it one last time for Whitney McDaniel. Next up is a sophomore from High School North. Please welcome Sam Kessick. After high school, Sam would like to attend Oakland University to become a nurse. Her favorite teacher is Mr. Meddy, and one interesting fact about Sam, when she was 5 years old, she would sing Annie at the top of her lungs, standing on top of her fridge. Had to put that one in there. Singing Opportunity from Sia, please welcome Sam Kessick.
Under the glow of the very bright lights, I turn my face towards the warm night skies, and I'm not afraid.
to thank this evening?
My friends and family for coming out to support me.
All right, so if you want to vote for Sam, she is contestant number 10, so she'll be question 10. You fill in the A bubble for question number 10. Give it up for Sam Kessick one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to our last contestant for LC Idol, then it's up to you to vote for the winner. He is a senior at High School North. Please give it up for Billy Zambelli! After high school, Billy would like to work in the hospitality and tourism industry. His hobbies is not only singing, but acting, and most recently he played Corny Collins in LCN's production of Hairspray. Again, our last contestant this evening, number 11, Billy Zambelli singing Corner of the Sky from Pippin. Give it up for Billy!
Supporting me. I would not be able to do any of this without your guys' support. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, so Billy is number 11 on your Scantron. Question number 11. So now is the time, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring the high school contestants on stage, get some house lights up. It's your last time to vote. You're making history once again. You are picking the first ever LC Idol. So please remember that you need to select 3 individuals, not 4 or more, not 2 or 1, not 0. You gotta make that hard choice and pick 3 for your vote to count. Once you're done, you're gonna pass it down to the ends, to the baskets. Also, if you would like to turn in your pencil at this time too, you can put it in the baskets, or there'll be baskets as you exit. So let's get a recap for our performers. First, let's give them all a round of applause, our high school performers. Get down again. Performer number 1 for question 1, Bina Khan. Question number 2, Paige Apple. Number 3, Eric Brown. Number 4, Alexis Theon. Number 5, Alec Dean. Number 6, Grace Pauly. So close. Number 7, Anna Hetfield. Number 8, Braden Hunter. Number 9, Whitney McDaniel. Number 10, Sam Kessick. And last but not least, number 11, Billy Zambari. One more round of applause for our LC Idol contestants. All right, as you're filling out your Scantron, we have a special guest. We'll try it again. We have a special guest this evening to entertain you while we count the votes. We have a senior from High School North, and he is known far and wide for his awesome magic tricks. So please, welcome to the stage, Jack Magic!
Hello everybody tonight. So we've had some fabulous singers, but I cannot sing at all. So I was like, we're gonna do magic instead. Now people often ask me, like, where'd you learn magic? And some of the things I actually am going to show you tonight, I didn't watch on YouTube or some magician mentor did not show me. I actually read them from a book. It's one of those things from the past where you open it up, there's pages. I know we're all used to reading stuff on iPhones and iPads and stuff. But I'm actually gonna show you, boom, 101 amazing card tricks. One of the things I'm gonna show you tonight, learned it right from this book. Who's ready for some magic? Alright, so to start off, I'm actually going to need 2 people from the audience to help me out tonight. So what we'll do, right in the middle, waving your hand like that. Yes, when you're pointing to yourself, you can come on up. And then I need one more person. We'll go over here and you right there. Yeah, you're pointing to yourself. You can come on up as well. Let's give them a round of applause as they join me on stage here. Now, as I said, I'm going to show you a card trick. I learned it from 101 Amazing Card Tricks available at your local Barnes & Noble for the very low price of $7.95. Don't worry. Barnes & Noble, I'd like a sponsorship. Not needed though. Now, what I'm going to show you is you're going to kind of be the eyes and the ears of the audience because this is a card trick. It's going to be harder for them to see, you know. So can you, both of you confirm all of the cards here, they're all mixed up, they're all shuffled, they're not all the same card, right? They were all the same. That'd make my life so much easier, and who would need a magic book of that? So what I'm going to do is, just to start off, I'm going to have you both choose a card. But if I do it like this, maybe I'm like putting one out like that and you'll be influenced to pick that one. I don't want you to pick that one now, okay? So we're going to do it a bit differently. So I'm going to kind of spread the cards out like that. And as I go down the side of the deck, I'm going to have each of you tell me to stop at a card, all right? And you're just going to remember that one, okay? Sound easy enough? All right, we'll start right here. As I go down the side of the deck, you're going to call it stop whenever you'd like, okay? Are you ready? Are you sure? 100%? Watch, I'm going to show you that card. I'll show everybody in the audience. Do you think you can remember your card? All right. I'm going to let everybody see it just for one last moment before we place it back into the center of the deck. There we go. I'll give the cards a shuffle just so then your card is gone. Magic. Now over to you. Now, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'll go down the side of the deck. You'll tell me when to stop. We'll stop at a card, and you have to remember your card, okay? Sound easy enough? Fantastic. As I go down, tell me when.
Stop.
Right there, are you sure?
No, keep going.
Keep going?
Stop.
Right there, are you sure? 100%. Watch. Take a look at that card. I'll show it to the entire audience. I hope everybody can remember both cards. Got it? Can it? Watch, we'll take it, we'll place it into the center of the deck, we'll take the cards one more time, and we'll give them a shuffle like that. Now, I just want to show you the cards are still all mixed up here. Your cards are somewhere in the middle. Now, if I were to go through the deck like this and maybe look for a couple of cards to try and find yours, that would be cool, because I don't know what they are. But to find them in a very, maybe different way, a magical way, like I learned in the book, I'm actually going to show you how I'm going to find your cards. So, we'll start with you. Should I find your card the easy way or the hard way? It's up to you. The hard way? Okay, you're one of those people. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Snapping my fingers, your card's going to shoot up out of this deck of cards. It's going to do a bunch of 360s, so I'm going to try and catch it. This only works 30% of the time, so we'll see if it works this time. Ready? I'm snapping my fingers. One card shoots out of the air, just like that. I don't catch it, but look, right by your foot, there it is. One card only. Can you tell everybody, is that your card? I'll show everybody because they maybe don't believe me, but it actually is the one card she chose, the 7 of hearts. Your card. If you want mine, hold on to that. You still have a card. Now, should I find it or do you want to help me find it? You'll help me find it? Alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down the side of the deck just like we did before, and wherever you told me to stop, I'm going to cut to that card. And if you manage to stop me at the exact right moment that your card's at, I feel like that would be pretty magical. I'll go like that, and then I'll be like, whoosh, and then, yeah, we'll find your card. It'll be cool, don't worry, okay? Just tell me when to stop whenever you think we've hit your card, alright?
Stop.
Right there, are you sure? No, wanna know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll give it a cut, we'll take out one card for the first time. I don't know what your card is. Can you name it out loud for everybody else? Would you know it if you saw it?
Yes.
Okay, was this it?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on to your card. Now, see, that was a pretty magical way of finding a couple of cards. You found one, I found the other. But check this out. There's no way I could have known what cards you chose because you both stopped me at a random time, right? Once you had the 7 of hearts and you had the 4 of spades. What if I told you I knew that before the show even started? It wouldn't make sense, right? But see, can you actually stand right on to her left? Check this out. Hold up your cards like this to her left. Perfect. Watch, hold up both your cards like this. See, hold it so everybody can see 7, 4, 7, 4, 74. Check this out. This book's been sitting here this entire time, right? I'll show you. In the book, a bunch of the pages are blank, but if we actually flip, I want you to see we're at 84, 82, 80, 87. As we flip, we actually get to page 74. You actually see I wrote down something on this page. I wrote down that you would choose the 7 of hearts and you would choose the 4 of spades. Thank you very much, everybody. I'll take my cards back. You can now take your seats. Thank you. Now, as I said before, I do a lot of close-up card magic tricks, and one of the things I always strive to do is I like to make my small close-up tricks, well, big. So how do you do that? I make this joke a lot. Big cards. Now, I'm going to do something with this giant deck of cards, and I need one person to help me out here. Somebody who... Here's what we'll do. I want to pick somebody a little bit different. We'll go all the way in the back, waving your hand right now. If you wouldn't mind joining me up on stage. Let's give her a round of applause as she joins me up here. Now, as I said, these are big cards, and I have kind of small hands, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge here. Now, if you wouldn't mind, as you join me, what's your name for everybody? Madeline, thank you for joining me up on stage. Now, this is, again, is another trick I learned out of this book. I hope you enjoy it. So what we're going to do you think you could shuffle these cards? You think? Okay, but first what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of break them in half, so it might be a little easier to shuffle. So, we got the cards here. Actually, I need to take out these jokers, too. That's kind of important. Watch, I'll take out about like half. Can you take half? And then, like, just give them a mix. Now see, I'm going to mix them a bit differently than you're going to mix them. I'm actually going to mix these cards here face up and the face down. Don't do what I'm doing because I'm kind of crazy with my cards, see? Now, if you look here, I'll take these cards, I'll give them a mix. We'll give them a little bit of a shuffle. They're kind of hard to shuffle, right? Yeah. Struggles of a magician. Now watch, are you content that those cards there are shuffled? You're sure? Now watch, all of these cards here, these are all mixed up. They're all shuffled, mixed up, and different. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your cards and take my cards. And now that some are face up, some are face down, I'm going to shuffle them all together like that. I'll mix them up even more. Is there any way I could have shuffled them into a specific order or anything like that? No way, right? Now check this out. All the cards, they're all mixed up. I'm going to try and spread them along the table. They're going to be kind of hard because they're going to stick together a little here. But if you actually look, you see there's a bunch of face down cards here and there's a bunch of face up cards. Now, there's no way I can know like how many face up and face down, right? It wouldn't make any sense because you shuffled, I shuffled, we just kind of mixed them all together. Check this out. If you wouldn't mind, I'm going to go through the cards. I want you to make sure I'm being honest here. As I go through, I want you to just count out loud along with me how many cards you see are face down. So we've got 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure there's no more. 4, 5. We'll go through the whole deck. This is 7, 8, 9. We've got, there's 10, 11. Hopefully there's not many more. 12, 13, we're at 13, 14, 15, 16, and I think that's it, 17 and 18 cards. Watch, there's no more face down cards in this pile here. Now, there's no way I could have known that we'd end up with face down cards, right? There's no way. But see, I had that book sitting there this entire time. And it's kind of like my key to all of my magic tricks. Especially this one here. Check this out. We had 18 cards face down. I'll set them right there for now. If you actually look a bit earlier in the book, this was something I learned a bit earlier on. You actually see, I actually happen to have written down inside of this book, 18 cards will be face down. Watch, if you wouldn't mind, hold it open to that page just so everybody can see, because I'm going to try and take this a bit farther. Now, knowing how many cards are face down, that's kind of cool. But I said it once again, we're going to take things a bit farther. If you wouldn't mind, I want you to kind of count with me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 red cards, and we have, the rest would be black cards. So we have 8 black cards here, and 10 red cards. Now, there's no way I can know how many red cards and how many black cards there would be in this pile, right? Check this out, because if we flip not 1, but 2 pages here, you'll actually see I wrote down something, and I wrote down that there would be 10 red cards in this pile. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. But see, as a magician, you know, I have to take it even further, because it's just kind of what I do. But, so check this out. Knowing how many red and how many black, that's cool. But knowing how many of each suit, that would be cooler. If you look in this pile here, I've got, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there are 4 cards out of this pile. You can confirm for everybody else those are all hearts there. I've got 4 diamonds here. Flip 2 pages if you wouldn't mind for me. There's 1, there's 2. You actually see I wrote down that there would only be 4 diamonds in this pile here. Now, I got 18 right. I got the number of red cards right. I got how many diamonds there would be. Let's see if I can test my luck and go one more. If we flip 2 more pages, check this out. I actually wrote down that all the black cards would be spades. You probably didn't notice it when I was going through, but just like that, every single black card here is a spade. Pretty much. Uh-oh. Ooh, there's a 3 of clubs. That is not a spade. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. You shuffled wrong. I'm kidding. No, wanna know what? See, I kind of had a feeling that we've got all of these spades here. We have 1 club. Of course, this is the one that threw me off. But see, I actually prepared for this. Flip 2 more pages. Because if you look in this book here, we go 2 more pages. I actually happen to have written down, except the 3 of clubs, the one card that was separate from the rest. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, through this whole time so far, I've kind of been doing this thing where people come on up here and I try to predict what they're thinking or how many cards and all this stuff. So I said, for tonight, it's a music competition. We've got Lance Cruz Idol Jr., and I said, how can I incorporate music into my magic act? Well, I'm not gonna sing if that's what you're wondering. So I actually did something a bit different. I got some cards here, and I actually had songs printed on the back of them. They actually look like little iPods, see, and they've got songs on the back of them. It's gonna be kind of hard to see from the back, I know. And I actually want somebody who here knows like a lot of music, because I got some old songs, I got some new songs, I got some classics. Just somebody who knows a lot of music. You right there in the black, if you wouldn't mind joining me up on stage here. Watch, let's give her a round of applause as she joins me up on stage here. Now, here I have, they kind of look like iPods. They're not though. They've got a few songs on the back of each. If you wouldn't mind, for everybody else, can you just confirm they're all different on every single one here? Yeah. They are? Perfect. They're all different on these here? Yes. Perfect. Now, I've got 2 of them. I've got the silver one and I've got the black one. Which one would you like? Silver? All right. Take those there. Take them, give them a mix just like this. Give them a little iPod shuffle. I know, I'm not that funny. I should stick to the magic, right? All right. So once you're done mixing, what I want you to do is just go through and find a song that you like. Maybe one that you're familiar with, one that when it comes on the radio, you kind of just keep on listening, you know? There's a lot of really random songs. These are some old iPods here. Like, look, it has buttons. Like, you got just all screen now. I know, there's 100. You got one? No, I want you to, don't tell me what the song is. Watch, I want you to take that iPod and separate it from the rest. I'll take the rest of them, and boom, we do not need them. It's okay, I bought the insurance policy. Now, here I have mine, I've got all the black ones, so you have yours there, I'll take it. I'm just gonna set it on the table for now. If you wouldn't mind, take these here. And I want you to go through and I want you to find the song you're thinking of that was on that one in there. It's not going to be in the same place though because I sync the iPods differently. I'm sorry. So once you have it, let me know. You found it? Watch, I'll take the rest of them. Once again, we do not need them. Now, I did not buy the insurance on that one, so that's going to be problematic. Watch, I'll take yours. You can take that one. Now, check this out. There's no way I can know what song you're thinking of right now, right? I want you to think of this one in your mind. Okay, you're thinking of it? Oh my gosh, I love this song. It's in that movie, right? Hakuna Matata. Is that right? Is that the song you're thinking of? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It kind of was. That's it. Now, here's what's neat about magic. I did a couple things with my book there. That's all it kind of taught me. I wrote a lot in it, as you can kind of see. Now, the thing about magic is that it's very creative. I have a lot of creativity with what I do. And something I'd love to do with my magic is that, if you haven't already noticed, I have a lot of decks of cards. I've got big cards, I've got normal decks of cards, but I actually have one deck of cards for somebody specific in here. Who in here has like a really good imagination? Anybody in here? You were the first hand I saw right on the end here. If you wouldn't mind, join me right up on stage here. Let's give her another big round of applause here. Now, you said you had a very good imagination, is this right? You do. Now, I have a very special deck of cards for you. Boom! It's an invisible deck of cards. Have you ever seen an invisible deck of cards before? No, because they are invisible. If you wouldn't mind, take those cards there, take them out of the box. I'll take the box. If you would, no, keep the cards. If you wouldn't mind, can you give them a shuffle for me? All right, that's how you shuffle cards? Like, cool, just mix them up there. Watch, do you believe that all of those cards there are mixed up? Watch, I want you to pick out one card. Watch, are you good with that card there? You are? All right, perfect. I want you to show it to everybody else. Don't show it to me. Is it a funny card? Watch, look at the card there. Everybody's got it? Watch, you've got the card. I don't want to see it. Watch, now you've got the rest of the cards there. What I want you to do is when you take that card and you put it back into the deck, I want you to put it in face down, so it's the only card in that entire deck of cards that's facing the opposite direction, okay? Can you do that? All right, put it in. All right, shuffle them up again. Make sure it's somewhere lost in the middle. Watch, here's the box, put them all back in there. Fantastic. Now see, I said I have this deck of cards. You have those invisible ones. I'm gonna try and make your imagination now real. Check this out. In that deck of cards there's one card flipped over, and it's the card you're solely thinking of in your head. There's no way I can know what card you're thinking of. What if I told you, by asking you one question, I can know what card you're thinking of? Would that be cool? What card are you thinking of? Don't worry, it's fine if you tell me. We're coming towards the end of the trick here. Watch, what card are you thinking of? The 3 of clubs? Oh my gosh, check this out. See, it's crazy, because in this deck of cards here, take a look. Because out of this entire deck of cards, you could have thought of any card you wanted, right? There's only one card face down out of the entire deck of cards. And it actually happens to be the card you named, the 3 of clubs. Thank you very much for joining me on stage. I'll take these back. I need them for my next show. All right, thank you very much. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is something, it's a bit different. Does anybody in here, by any chance, have like a phone I could borrow for a second? Don't worry, you'll get it back at the end of the trick. Here's what we'll do. Right on the end there, if you wouldn't mind joining me up on stage. Once again, let's give them a nice round of applause as they join me up here. Watch, you've got your phone on you? Can I borrow it just for a moment? Can you open it up? It's all unlocked? Perfect. You are ahead of the game. Most people, I'm like, can you open their phone? And then it's a long story. Now, I have a question. Now, earlier we were going through songs and stuff, and I was thinking, want to know what other people like to do? A lot of people like music. Me, I personally like to travel. Do you like to travel? You like to travel? Is there always maybe been somewhere you've always wanted to go, but like haven't gone before? There is? I want you to think of this place right now. Now, do a lot of other people know this place that you're thinking of right now, or no? Yeah? Now, what I want you to do, there's no way I would know it though, right? Alright, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take your phone there. If you wouldn't mind, I want you to search this place in Google for me. I'll turn around just so that I can't see. Once you've searched it, hit the search button and I'll go on it with a few more directions afterwards. Now, are you still typing or have you searched it? You searched it? What I want you to do is, you know how there's the little images tab up there? Can you click on that little images tab and like find a picture of this place? You found a picture of it? Alright, now what I want you to do is I want you to kind of just visualize that picture in your memory. I want you to remember it. Once you've got it, I want you to just turn off your phone and like put it somewhere where I can't see it, okay? Watch, I haven't seen your phone. There's no way I can know what you're thinking of. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I want you to visualize this place in your mind. I'm gonna use my book here just because it's right here. I'm gonna write something down. You're thinking of this place still? I want you to think of it, visualize it in your mind. Alright, there's no way I can know what place you're thinking of right now, right? This is somewhere you've always wanted to go, but maybe you haven't gone before. For the first time, I've written it down what I think it is. What is the place you're thinking of? Machu Picchu, Peru? Well, I actually happen to have written down one thing, and it actually was Peru, the one place you wanted to go. Thank you for joining me on stage, and I hope to get to see you in a moment here. Who is our Landscape Idol? Thank you very much, everybody.
All right, all the votes have been counted, so it is the time we've all been waiting for to figure out whoever our first ever LC Idol Junior and LC Idol winner is this evening. First, a couple special thanks. We'd like to thank Superintendent Edoff and all the board and all the administrators here for allowing us to do this year. Without their support, this wouldn't be possible. Also, I'd like to thank all of the choir directors here at L'Anse Creuse Schools. Everyone had a hand in this. Let's give them a round of applause. All the different choir directors here in the backstage. We had numerous staff volunteers working the box office, working handing out programs and backstage. Let's give them a round of applause. Susan Cantonese was a retired choir director from Dakota, and Leo Humbach from Stevenson High School were our original judges for the first round. Let's give them a round of applause if they're watching this evening. And how about Jack Magic? Give him a round of applause. Amazing when that's going on. And last but not least, Mr. C and the JPAC technical crew for making this all happen. Give a round of applause. All right, I'd like to invite all the contestants on stage. Out 2 prizes today. The runner-up prize is $25 and a trophy. We have one of the trophies out there. They're really neat trophies. I'm kind of jealous that we have them. Mrs. Mays, ladies and gentlemen, look at these trophies we got there for the runner-up. And also we have a first place trophy as well, so each student gets to keep that. Then we also have a very similar trophy on a pedestal, I guess, that will go to each winning school. So it'll be displayed somewhere in the school to be the school having the idol champion of that year. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, your runner-up and a gift of $25 for LC Idol Jr. is Stephen Tisdale! And your first ever LC Idol winner, LC Idol Junior, winner, is from Middle School South, Ava Curry! Let's give all of our LC Idol Junior contestants a round of applause! All right, now for our LC Idol runner-up and $25 from the high school, Whitney McDaniel! And your 2019 LC Idol winner with the $50 cash prize is from the high school, Eric Brown! Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Please drive home safely, and if you could please put all those pencils so we use them again next year, one of the boxes in the back. We would greatly appreciate it. And thank you for joining us this evening.